Hi there, everyone. Moms, dads, uncles, aunts, grandparents.
And a great big welcome to all the boys and girls.
Yes, Uncle Dan, a very special welcome to them. We just love getting together with all our listeners at every opportunity. And today, I think we have a very special treat for our very special friends.
Oh, I think I know what you mean, Aunt Carol. Today's story is not only for all the young at heart folks in our audience. The story from which our program has been taken was actually written by a young person.
Exactly right. You see, some time ago, we had a series of story contests, and today's story was the very first winner in the high school division.
As I remember, the winning entry was authored by Kelty Dickerson, who at that time of the contest was a student at Andrews Academy. Congratulations, Kelty.
Yes, and although some literary license has been taken in order to transform her story into our program, and some of the details and names have been changed, the basics of the story actually took place.
A true story with just a touch of mystery, as I recall. Aunt Carol?
Yes, Uncle Dan, that's one reason why I like it so much.
I guess you just never know when God's going to step into your life and help you out of a tough situation.
Very true, but I think we'd better stop right there. We don't want to give too much away, you know.
Well, what do you say? Let's get started right away.
Excellent plan, Uncle Dan. I call this story The Disappearing Trucker. It was December of 1959, a time when color television had just been introduced, gasoline prices stood at a mere 30 cents a gallon, and postage stamps cost only 4 cents each. A time that many of our older listeners may remember well, but that must seem very long ago to our younger friends. It also may have been a time when families seemed closer knit, and certainly the celebration of a 60th wedding anniversary would be cause for friends and family to gather together in celebration. And so, as our story opens, members of the Anderson family, Mary, the mother, Richard, the father, and their 2 children, Ricky and Annie, are bustling about the house in preparation for a trip to Des Moines, Iowa, where the anniversary celebration for Mary's grandmother and grandfather is to take place.
Ricky, Annie, are you ready? Let's go.
I'm coming, Mama. I got the presents all packed.
Let's double check and make sure you have everything. Looks good. Presents and decorations. I see you even have the cards that you and Annie made for Grandma and Grandpa.
Great-Grandma and Grandpa.
You're right. They are your great-grandmother and grandfather. Oh, there you two are. Are you and Annie all ready, dear?
I think so. You ready, Anna Banana?
Uh-huh. I even have my boots on.
Well, so you do. You must be hoping for some snow.
Uh-huh. I want snow before Christmas comes.
Well, you just might get your wish, my girl, if the weatherman has anything to say about it.
I'm going to call John and see if they're ready. It will be fun, all traveling together in a caravan.
I'll tell you what, I'll pack the car while you call him, and you'll want to call Jane and Jim, too, so we can all meet at the crossroads. Have you called your mom and dad yet?
Yep, they're ready for us to pick them up. Ricky, you go grab a couple of pillows. It will take us a while to get to Des Moines from here, and everyone might as well get comfortable.
Okay, Mama.
Come on, Anna Banana. Let's warm up the car for the rest of them. What do you say?
Okay, Daddy. Don't forget the decorations.
All right. Don't want to forget all the streamers and the table decorations. We can't have a party without those.
Soon, Mom and Dad, Ricky and Annie, and Dad's mom and dad were on their way to meet Mother's 2 brothers and their families at the Crossroads Diner, just a few miles up the road at the next small town.
Hey, there's Uncle Jim and Aunt Jane, already waiting for us in the parking lot.
And I see Uncle John and Aunt Susan, too.
Sure enough, looks like we're all here at our meeting place.
I'll hop out and make sure everything's all right and we're all ready to go.
Oh, ask Jane if she was able to get the cake okay. She was afraid they wouldn't have it ready to pick up.
All right, we'll do.
Mom, you okay over there? You're not cold by the door?
Oh, no, Mary. I'm quite comfortable right here with my favorite little granddaughter snuggled right between you and me.
You always say that.
What?
That I'm your favorite.
It's true. You're my favorite granddaughter. You see, Annie, here's the secret. You're very special because you're my only granddaughter.
Hey, back there, how about me?
Now, young man, just pipe down. You may not be the only grandson, but you're about as special comes. After all, you have the same name as your dad and me, Richard James Anderson. Richard for your father, James for me.
Yeah, okay, Grandpa. I guess you're right.
Of course I am. I'm your grandpa, and grandpas are always right.
And we're the men of the family.
All lined up here on the front seat, just raring to go. Ah, here's your dad.
We're off, cake and all. The caravan, the great-grandma, and Grandpa's hometown is now ready to roll.
I sure hope the weather cooperates. It's looking a little hazy out.
Oh, now don't you worry, honey. I'm sure we'll make it just fine. Remember, God is always with us to protect us.
I know you're right. I just hope that storm from the west holds off until we get back home.
All 3 cars traveled together, and 4 hours later, without incident or weather problems, they arrived at the church fellowship hall where the celebration was to take place. Ricky and Annie's great-grandma and grandpa, both in their 80s, were delighted with all of the festivities and well wishes of their family and friends. And as things were drawing to a close, guests began to clink their spoons on their glasses, a sure sign for a kiss between the honored couple and a speech from great-grandpa.
All right. Hold your horses there. Maisie, my dear, here's a big kiss from me to you for 60 wonderful years. Mwah.
He is the best kisser, you know.
Yeah, come on.
No, wait, Ralph. All right. Well, I'm not so good at speeches, but as it turns out, I'm pretty good at picking a wife. All the other girls I dated thought I was all hat and no cattle, as they say back in Texas. But this here girl, she was sweet as honey, and she believed in me. So I just couldn't help myself, and I asked her to marry me. And now that I'm old and bald, she still loves me, and I love her, and that's about all there is to say.
After the celebration, Ricky and Annie helped everyone take down the decorations and clean up the fellowship hall.
Whew. Annie, will you pick up all the streamers and put them in the big waste can in the kitchen?
Okay, Mama.
I'll get all the paper plates.
And I'll grab the tablecloths.
Hey, Richard, Mary, okay with you if we get a head start? It's getting foggy out. You know how Jane worries about traveling in bad weather.
Oh, sure, Jim, no problem. Tell John and Susan they might as well go, too.
Yeah, we're about done here. You guys go ahead.
Will do. You sure it's all right?
Oh, sure thing. Did you get the happy couple delivered back home?
Yep. They talked about the party all the way to their place. They had a great time.
Well, that about does it.
Everything looks ship-shape to me.
Grandma and Grandpa are already in the car.
It's really getting foggy out, Daddy.
Let's get going, then. Everybody to the car.
Look, Richard, it's starting to mist.
I see that. Well, we'll just flip on the windshield wipers. Nothing to worry about. Everybody okay back there?
We're fine. Annie is half asleep.
I'm fine. I'm just hoping the weather holds out.
Me too.
Hey, Dad, look. It's starting to snow. Great big flakes.
Not to worry, we've got good tires. Even if it gets worse, just remember that God is with us, and He can get us through any storm this land has to offer us.
Wow. Did you see that?
What's happening up there?
How the car in front of it just skidded a bit.
The road is icing up?
Most places it's kind of slushy, but I think the temperature must be dropping fast.
Will you be able to keep driving, Richard?
Yeah, Daddy. We gonna be okay?
As long as it doesn't start snowing any harder, we'll be fine. So let's hope and pray.
Well, at least one of us is unconcerned. Annie is sound asleep.
Whoa, that was close.
Sure was.
What's happening?
Oh, the cars ahead are skating around, and I can feel us slipping too. I think it's time to pull off and see if we can find a motel. I was hoping we could get home, but there's no point in traveling when it's so dangerous.
Well, There's a town just a couple of miles up the road.
Well, let's see if we can find one there then. Wow, did you see that?
I sure did. That car slid clear into the ditch. It looks like he's getting out now, though.
Like I said, it's time to see if we can find a motel.
As they pulled off the highway at the next small town, several motel signs were barely visible through the swirling snow. Father pulled into the first motel's parking lot and came to a stop.
Oh, no. No luck here. Look, they have the no vacancy sign lit already.
Yeah, I see that now. Well, on to the next motel across the way.
I don't see any no vacancy signs. Maybe they have a room.
I'll give it a try. Wish me luck.
Good luck, Daddy.
I surely hope we can find a couple of rooms for us.
Me too.
Look, here he comes.
Well, they're full up too. Let's try over there.
Father kept trying at every motel along the town's main street, but the results were disappointing.
Sorry, sir. We just rented our last unit a half hour ago.
Nope, sorry. We're filled up. Everybody's stopping early because of the storm.
I don't even have a coat closet open. Some families are doubled up. Got 7 members of one family all in one of the rooms with only 2 beds. Good luck anyway, sir.
And so finally, when Father returned to the car once again...
Well, that does it. Every motel in town is full up.
What are we going to do?
I really don't know.
Nothing much we can do, I guess. Every motel is full.
We'll just have to go on.
Is it safe, Daddy?
Well, I said before, God can protect us. And we'll just have to trust in Him.
Where are we?
Well, well, look who's awake.
Is that my Anna Banana Sleepyhead?
Oh, Daddy.
Look outside, Annie. You got your wish. Snow.
Wow!
And not just a few flakes either.
Mama, I'm hungry.
What? Already? I thought you ate enough cake at the party to last you through until morning.
Speaking of which, let's see if there's a grocery store or quick shop open and get some sandwiches, just in case we get stranded.
Stranded? Daddy?
Well, it might take us a while to get home, Ricky. I don't want anybody to get too hungry, including my growing boy. And while we're at it, let's go to the gas station over there and get a full tank of gas just to be safe.
I think I see a little store connected to that gas station.
I see it too. Maybe we can get everything there.
Okay, then.
I want an egg salad sandwich.
And I want peanut butter and jelly.
We'll just have to see what they have and be glad if we can find any sandwiches at all.
Hey, look.
Hey, yeah. Guess what, everybody? I see John and Susan's car, and Jim and Jane's.
Oh, they must have all pulled off just like we did.
At exactly the same gas station.
You mean we're all together again?
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's more than wonderful. It's amazing.
I think God is already watching over us.
Everyone felt much better now that all the family was together once more. Now they could travel in a caravan back home just as they had on the way to the party. They did indeed find sandwiches and snacks for everyone, and once they had filled all 3 cars with gas, they were back on the road. But the going was slow, and as time went by, travel became more and more treacherous. Snow began stacking up on the highway, and no plows had yet been able to clear the way.
Boy, oh boy, we're really catching it now. The station attendant said the storm was bad ahead of us, and I guess he wasn't kidding.
I'll say this is becoming a real old-fashioned blizzard.
It's hard to see anything out there. It's snowing so hard.
And it's slick. I hope we can make this hill.
Whoa. our wheels are spinning. Oh, spinning, but I think we will make it. Yes, here we go over the top. Whoa!
Richard, what is it? Why did you stop?
Well, there are cars from shoulder to shoulder as far as I can see, and none of them are moving. This is definitely not good.
There's no point going down there. We'll just get stuck too.
I'm gonna pull over to the side.
I can just see John's car out the back window. He's following us over to the side. Jim is too.
Well, at least we'll all be out of the way of the other drivers behind us.
What do we do now?
I'm not sure. Let's say a prayer.
Can I pray, Daddy?
Yes, Ricky. That would be perfect.
Okay. Dear Jesus, we're stuck in this storm, and the road is full of snow. Please help us. Amen.
I couldn't have said a better prayer myself, Ricky.
I know God will answer it, too.
Annie, turn around and stand up in the seat. See if you can see anything behind us.
Okay.
Can you see any more cars coming up the hill?
No, just Uncle John's car. And I can see Uncle Jim's too, just behind him. Hey, Uncle John is getting out of his car.
Maybe he's gonna come up here to see what we want to do.
No, he's going back to Uncle Jim's car.
I'd better get out too. Maybe if we all put our heads together, we can come up with a plan.
Soon, all three drivers were huddled against the wind and snow behind Jim's car, discussing their situation. Unfortunately, none of them knew of a good solution to their problem. True, they did all have food in the cars, and true, they had filled the tanks with gas a ways back. But they all knew that it wouldn't be long until their tanks ran dry in an effort to keep everyone warm and cozy. After that, they all faced a very cold, miserable, and possibly deadly night ahead. Clearly, something needed to be done. But what? And then suddenly, a big dump truck pulled over on the shoulder just behind them.
Hey, look, where did he come from?
I don't know, Richard. Did you see him coming, Jim?
No, and I didn't hear him till just now.
Must be we just couldn't see or hear him over the storm.
Hey there! You folks in trouble?
Yeah, I guess we kinda are.
Well, don't worry, Doc. It's not as bad as it looks.
Have you seen the mess down the hill? There are all kinds of cars stuck in the drifts and nobody is going anywhere.
Yep, I see that. But I know how to get you where you're going.
You do?
But how?
Oh, I know these roads. I know there's a gravel road that comes up and meets the highway just about where your cars are parked.
Really? I don't see anything.
Well, now I guess that's because of all the snow. But it's a good road, and I'm going that way to avoid the jam down below. You want to follow me?
Well,
I don't think we have much of a choice here, Richard. It's either sit here all night or who knows how much longer, or take this man up on his offer. What do you think, Jim?
I agree, John. We can't be any more stuck following him than we are right now. The road behind us is pretty bad. For sure, we can't go forward.
I guess I can't argue with that. Okay, then let's try it.
You just turn your cars around up there where the wind has kind of swept the road. You first.
Me?
Yep. Then you other two follow.
All right.
You sure you know the way?
Yep. The gravel road will loop around this traffic jam and it joins the highway just before the next big town, ways on down the road.
Soon, with the trucker in the lead, the caravan of cars nosed their way off the main road and followed behind. And although each driver was able to keep sight of the taillights in front of him, it was still not easy going.
Wow! When the wind whips up, it's just about impossible to see.
As long as we keep the trucker's taillights in view, we'll be okay. I can't see the road at all. Can you, Dad?
Sometimes I can catch a glimpse of the trucker's tracks, but that's about it.
Well, you better believe I'm gonna do my very best not to lose sight of those taillights. Huh. I wonder how long this road is. The trucker didn't say. And we must have come at least 15 miles already. He just said that it rejoins the highway before the next big town.
Well, he certainly seems to know his way. He hasn't slowed down even once. He must come this way a lot.
Must be.
I can see Uncle John's headlights behind us, Daddy.
Good thing, Aunt Banana. We don't want to lose anybody way out here.
Here, look. The trucker has his blinker on. He's turning right.
Yeah, I see that.
Be careful, Richard.
Well, I'll be. Look, everybody. We're back on the main highway.
Wow, that was quite the detour. I'm so glad that trucker came along to help us. I wasn't scared at all, even though we've been a long ways from the highway.
Me either, Mama. I wasn't scared.
Me either.
Hey!
What's wrong?
Where'd he go?
Who?
The trucker. He just disappeared.
I can't see him either.
Maybe the snow is blowing too hard for us to be able to see him.
Well, it was worse back there when we were following him and we didn't lose sight of him then.
I can see a little ways down the road now, but I don't see him anywhere.
I don't see anybody. No cars are moving except for us.
This is amazing.
Where could he have gone? He can't have just disappeared.
Well, he has.
The wind is whipping up again.
Sure is.
I can't see the trucker's tracks in the snow at all.
Must be the wind is erasing them too fast for us to follow. Everybody, keep your eyes peeled and help me stay on the road. I have no truck to follow, no tracks, and now not even any taillights.
All the rest of the way home, the whole family continued to discuss the mystery of the disappearing trucker. And once they were all safely gathered around the fireplace in the living room, the discussion continued.
That was something, all right. 1 minute he was there, the next minute he was gone.
Grandpa, do you think...
Yes, what is it?
Well, I lost my shoe on this trip.
What? You didn't tell me. Is that why you came in from the garage in your sock feet?
Uh-huh. I thought you'd be mad. I took my shoes off in the car and I lost one of them. Maybe it fell out one of the times Daddy got out of the car.
That's funny, I don't remember seeing your shoe.
Well, if it fell out into the snow, it probably won't be seen until spring. Anyway, Ricky, I'm not mad. I'm just so glad that God took such good care of all of us today.
I couldn't agree more. But what started you on the topic of your shoe, my boy?
I was just thinking that my disappearing shoe is different than the disappearing trucker.
Yeah, a shoe's just an old shoe, but the trucker was an angel.
An angel.
You know, everyone, Annie just might have a point.
Hey, yeah, the trucker came right after I prayed.
That's right. I remember that very well.
Well, I do remember being surprised when he showed up. We hadn't seen or heard him coming.
Yeah, and do you remember we couldn't even see his tracks once we were on the highway again?
Yeah, that was kind of strange. For the tracks to disappear so quickly.
The whole thing is very strange if you ask me. But dear, remember, you did say God would protect us from any storm that could be thrown at us.
He was an angel, Daddy. I just know he was.
You know, Anna Banana, I'm beginning to think you're right. What an amazing story we have to tell our friends. I wonder how many will believe that we actually saw an angel. And that he was driving a great, big, dirty old dump truck.
Right. And that the only soul that was lost in today's storm was the one on Ricky's shoe.
Well, Aunt Carol, you just never know, do you?
I think, Uncle Dan, that when we get to heaven, we're going to learn a lot more about all of the times that angels were there to protect us.
I know I've had some narrow escapes in my day.
And probably a few times when you were in danger and you never even knew it.
That's true. How wonderful that God loves us so much that He sends His angels to protect us. And how wonderful that He knows just what we need and when we need it.
He's the truest of friends, all right, and the best of fathers for His children. And on that happy note, I guess it's time to wrap up this story. But there are lots of other interesting stories in this album.
Even some others that have to do with people who had to deal with snowy, cold, freezing conditions. So if you're listening to this and it's wintertime, just know that you're not alone in feeling the chilly winds blow.
And if you're listening in the summer, then you just might feel a shiver up your spine anyway.
But always remember that God is near, no matter what the weather conditions are outside.
And you can always count on having the warmth of His love in your heart.